Hello and welcome to a fresh hour of CBS Sports HQ. I'm Hakeem Dermish. Rounds 2 and 3 of the NFL Draft are complete, and on day 2, many expected Davis Mills to be the first quarterback taken off the board. Turns out he was the third, following Kyle Trask and Kellerman. Davis Mills was selected in the 3rd round, 67th overall by the Houston Texans, their first pick in this year's draft. As for the Heisman finalist Kyle Trask, he was drafted with the final pick of the 2nd round by the reigning Super Bowl champion Buccaneers. Get this, Trask was 2 years old when Tom Brady was drafted in 2000. Fellow SEC quarterback Kellerman drafted 2 picks later at 66 overall to the Minnesota Vikings. Get right to the site. Welcoming 2-time Super Bowl champ Bryant McFadden and CBS Sports draft analyst Ryan Wilson, who join us from Cleveland. Kyle Trask, Kellerman, and Davis Mills are the 3 quarterbacks selected on day 2. Mills only made 11 career starts at Stanford, but he has the pedigree. #1 pro-style quarterback in the 2017 class at 24/7 Sports. Ryan, I'll start with you. Which quarterback selection was the most important?
Hakeem, I'm going to go with the quarterback who didn't start a single game in high school, Kyle Trask. Got to Florida, sat behind Felipe Franks. 2019, Franks went down with an injury. Trask came on and had a really good finish to that 2019 season. Played lights out in 2020, throwing the ball to Kadarius Toney, to Kyle Pitts, to Javon Grimes, and now he's parlayed that into being the first quarterback of the second-tier quarterbacks to go off the board in the 2nd round. And I like the fit in Tampa Bay because what do you get a team that has literally everything? They're bringing everyone back from that Super Bowl run. You get someone to back up Tom Brady, and we know that Tom Brady has had probably 15 backups at this point in his career. None of them has supplanted him, but I would imagine Tom Brady's not going to play another 10 years. I could be wrong, but maybe this is the time for Kyle Trask to learn from the greatest football player ever, and when he gets his opportunity, he will have been under Tom Brady for 2, maybe 3 years, and then in Bruce Arians' offense, has a chance to have some success. We'll see what the team looks like in a couple years if Trask does get that opportunity, but right now they're stacked, and should they need him in a short-term solution next season, well, he's in a great situation.
My top quarterback selection of day 2 is Kellerman, and here's why. When you look at all the quarterbacks that we've seen get selected in day 1 and in day 2, it's safe to say Kellerman has the most experience. That's a huge factor. Also, going to Minnesota, you don't necessarily need to see him in action right now because Kirk Cousins is there. We believe he will be the starting quarterback at least for another 2 years or so, but he has an opportunity to learn from a guy that came into the league as a mid-round guy that has earned everything that he's received so far in the National Football League. So I like that fit, being able to understand who he is as a football player and learn from the sideline what it takes to be a professional quarterback, a successful quarterback, and not to mention when you look at what he was able to do at Texas A&M. Each year he improved, but what I can tell you this much, what we saw last year was consistent football play from Kellerman, and because of that, we saw him go early in day 2.